Okay, so today I've got John here from Southern Ropes. John does sales and marketing in the business, but also does the software side and has recently been onboarded with us. So first of all, John, can you start by telling me a bit about the business, what the business does and what you do specifically?
Sure. So we're a rope supplier slash manufacturer. We have all sorts of rope for yachting, commercial marine, and construction. My job specifically is selling the rope, but I also work in marketing and website development. And along with
Okay,
that, I do the inventory software.
nice. So is it quite a small business then? A lot of people sort of chipping in and doing different things?
It's probably a medium business. I mean, we don't have too many employees, so yeah, everyone does kind of merge roles. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And before Unleashed came along, how were you managing your inventory?
So like the specific software.
Yeah, was there a software? Was it spreadsheets?
Okay.
Like, how were you
Yeah,
tracking it day to day?
so we were doing our accounting and inventory management on the same software on QuickBooks Desktop, but
Okay, yeah.
they were shutting down our system this year, so we had to change. And also the things we wanted to do in the future, we needed a more advanced inventory management system.
Okay. And did you look at a few options before you went to Unleashed? Was there a reason that you went with Unleashed specifically?
So I think the reason we went with Unleashed is because it had great reviews for customer service and stuff. It could do everything we wanted to do. One of the big things is we deal a lot with multi-currencies and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And Unleashed handles that all pretty well.
Okay. Perfect. And then you signed up. Was there a bit of nervousness around implementing a new software, or was everyone quite happy to move over?
So the main people who were concerned were the staff members who had been using our old system for like 15 years. And they were a bit nervous about, I mean, not nervous about changing systems, but just learning it. There's a lot of stuff to learn, which I think is easier for the younger people who haven't been using that system for so long.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a bit of apprehension, isn't there, of like it's not like a small bit of the project either.
Yeah.
Unleashed is a core bit in the middle, and you do a lot with it. So there is a lot to learn. So I guess there's always going to be a bit of that apprehension.
Yeah.
So you signed up to Unleashed, and you went the Flight Path B option, which was the slightly more expensive option. Was there a reason that you chose to go with that route?
So I think the main reason was just because of the extra support and everything we would get. That was the main reason.
Perfect. And then you actually started your flight path, I think, with Alice, and then she left the business and you continued it with Mike.
That's right.
Can you talk me through that process, how you found it, how long it took and that sort of thing?
So yeah, Alice was great. She was right at the beginning when none of us knew most of us knew nothing about Unleashed. And we would have group video calls with her where we all just sat around a computer talking to her, and she would kind of go through all the basics. And then at that point she had left and we got handed over to Mike, which was pretty seamless handover. And then that's when we started getting more involved and we were about to switch, where he went into a lot more detail in all the vehicles and stuff.
Perfect. And how did you find the support in general?
So the support was great. I feel I might have overdid it. Like I would send Mike an email like every day asking him a question. And he was great. He would answer all the time, very quick, and always make little videos or call me up to talk me through it, which was great.
Perfect. Yeah, we really try and the little videos, we use a tool called Loom, which we absolutely love here. But it just means that we can like show people instead of trying to type out an answer that can sometimes be really long and really confusing. It's sometimes easier just to say, oh, look, this is how you do it in your account with your products, which really helps. But I know Mike really enjoyed working with you as well. Were there any standout bits of the flight path that you felt really contributed to your success?
I would say all those little questions. Like I would come to Mike with something that I couldn't see how we do it on Unleashed, but it's something our business needed. And he would reply with some method of doing it, which isn't always like, it's not something that would pop in my mind, but he figured out how to do it and he would tell me.
Nice. Yeah, I think with obviously Unleashed being out the box, there are things that it can't do, but I guess part of the job is to find out how we can work around it to make it kind of do what you need to do.
Exactly,
and we try and make sure it works for that specific process, even if it's not always perfect, to make sure that the product works and can do what you need it to do. Is there anything else you want to add about the flight path experience?
I think the extra support is great. It's I think there'll be some companies I know they're doing it and they won't need it, but with us, even though I learned the software pretty quick, it's important that you have the extra customer service to just help you through the things that you can't do.
Yeah, I think it's just valuable to know that someone's there at the other end to answer all your questions as well, especially when you're like in the moment trying to do things. If you can get a quick response, it means that you can keep going with it rather than stopping and starting, which is where it can get a bit fragmented and make the process a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So you're now live and using Unleashed. How's that been going?
It's been great. It's we're getting a lot more accurate results with our reports and are just keeping track of everything. Some people are still the staff members who had used the old software for so long, they're still getting used to it, but I'm always trying to find new ways to just help them a little bit. Still
And have our support team been able to help you with any queries and problems you've had along the way?
Yeah, definitely. I still get emails about upgrades we can do. For example, the portal for like our trade customers,
like B2B sales, B2B portal.
Yeah, that's like I got an email about that. Looks, I think it's something our business could use a lot. So it's nice having that that continuous support.
Perfect. And obviously with QuickBooks, I guess that it was kind of a forced move if you had to move because they were changing what they were doing. Yep. Would you say that it's worked out better for you and Unleashed is actually doing more for you than your previous software?
Yeah, it's doing, I mean, it's like a, like an F1 car and just like a normal car. Like Unleashed can do everything and 100 times more. So
amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Love that analogy. I'll be sharing that with the team. I'm sure they'll be really pleased to hear that. Obviously, it's nice to know that the onboarding went well, but also the product's better than your previous product. That's always nice to hear as well. Finally, what would you say to other businesses that are looking to sign up to Unleashed but might be a bit on the fence in the moment and a bit scared maybe about the implementation process?
I would say if Unleashed has all the features your company needs, then don't worry about the implementation and bringing your data over, because the support team make it easy.
Perfect. Well, it's lovely to speak with you. Thank you so much for giving up some of your time, and I hope the rest of your Unleashed journey goes as smoothly.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing.